come clean and get my shit together. Bless you. Oh shit. Oh shit. They almost caught me again. Dude, they got finished so fast. It seems like I just ran in and they're done. Everything is parched. Look at that. That's a shame. I'm a bad, bad mother. And not in the dynamite kind of way. This perpetual spinach is happy though. A green juice waiting to happen. There's the okra. You can see how many I've cut off. It looks like somebody else has been helping me harvest. I don't know who it is. But yes, walking onion is recovering. Snow pea is recovering itself. These two snow peas, literally two snow peas, are doing quite a bit. Cucumber, I don't know if I'll get a harvest off of it before the fall hits hard. What? I think those are the little plants that the birds drop, the little seeds that the birds drop. I'm going to put, is this dying because it's dry? This was fine. Yes, the day before yesterday. What are these bugs? There are little gnats crawling in here. I showed you guys a tomato that had been eaten. I left it on the vine. I'm going to take it off today, along with a few other tomatoes. Judy's mandarin, Meyer lemon, the patio tomato, red currant, which is over and done. Red currant, ready to be consumed right here, right now. Callaloo, patio tomato back up. My drying out orange bell pepper. They're gonna need some daily attention. This aging shit isn't bull. There's my purslane, my wild purslane, which looks great. But why wouldn't it? These herbs, however, very unhappy. Very unhappy. Whew, thirsty. I need to give them some water. Okay, I'm gonna take baby steps. I'm exposing myself. I need to see every doctor that we need to see, and it needs to happen this year. Within the next month, quite frankly. I need to get an appointment with every physician, and oral or otherwise. I need to step up my cardio game without killing myself like I almost did when I jumped back into it, but still be accountable and really push myself. Don't just go through the motions, because no results come from that. I hope I'm not just bullshit myself with this conversation, because I'm motivated by the 4 pounds I just lost. And it's not just the 4 pounds I lost, it's the fact that I can feel the loss of the 4 pounds. I have never been so big that such a small loss made a notable difference. And now I am. So, I'm gonna work to keep going forward. According to Mr. It's beautiful on me, however. We both know I need to lose weight. And he's being supportive, of course. He means it, because he's obviously still attracted to me. However, we both know that for our own health at our age, I don't need to be this big. So yeah, where was I? My peas, my cucumbers, my 2 moringa want to do right now that the season's over. And there's my moringa. Apple mint I harvested, so there's just vines in there. my thirsty bell peppers. Here's the verbena. I need to get some of that for some ACV tonic. The collar is beautiful. Of these 3 perpetual spinach, the middle one got mowed over when watering, so I don't know what's gonna go on with it. Here's one of my walking onions. Just put 1 in there. If you know like I know about onions, that's all it's gonna need. I'm pretty giddy because I thought those were a goner. In fact, you can see the 2 that I pulled over here still sitting in the sun, drying out for use. But I now believe I could probably plant them somewhere if I wanted to. This is my 4th time needing to come in and cool off. 4th. That's not normal. It's not. Whew. They're literally killing us. I can't even. God damn these processed foods. So I'm not even cooled off, but I want to come out here and get this done because I need to get in and out apparently. And then maybe I'll go in. Ironically, this might be the time to get some cardio in. I don't know how I made that make sense, but yeah, maybe I'll do that. These are growing out of the garbage bags. These callaloo that I pulled, growing up out of the garbage bag. I might harvest the leaves on top for some eggs in the morning. I mean, I have some in there, but you know, shit, it's there, it's fresh. But yeah, like I was saying, this collard is pretty much untouched by damage, and it's so it's not even real. It's beautiful. These onions have a velvety skin as well. I have a couple more okra over there, but I need to harvest. I'll do that when I water that particular pot, which is next. Perpetual spinach, also very pest resistant, but it's about to be their season too. Since we've learned that this is basically chard, I wonder if the red chard wouldn't taste the same to use them in my juices, because I think it would. And in the name of color, I might prefer to go back to my red chard. You know what? Nope, I don't. I don't want to go back to my red chard because I do remember more damage than I see with this green. I remember it wasn't very much damage. It was also pest resistant, but these things have no problems. Like, they go virtually untouched. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. And I was thirsting for those seeds for so long. It'll be a shame to replace them with red chard and find out that red chard is not comparable in my juice. Did I tell y'all that the chard itself doesn't taste great? But I don't generally eat salt on my apples, but I know some people like a little salt on their apple or fruit or whatever. In fact, I have some of the Spanish fruit seasoning. But anyway, my point is, this Swiss chard adds, it almost like when you drink this particular green juice, it's like, it's not having a salted apple, but I don't know, your green juice just tastes fresh, and that's because of everything in it. But this specifically salts your green juice and makes it tasty. I don't know. Try it. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure there's an okra to harvest. I'm not really worried about the okra because okra likes heat and it can deal with a drought. This is actually small. I know you green okra I know you green okra stands think that this is just the size that you're supposed to pick it. But red okra stays tender longer, so whatever. Believe it or don't. I've neglected my cucumber over here. There are a few on there already that are still coming through. But they're little, I don't know, maybe they're cucumber beetles. And maybe they instigate the start of powdery mildew, because as you can see, powdery mildew is happening. So I'm gonna bring the hose over here and water in here as well. The callaloo is staying alive just from my harvest. for my last scalping. This collard, yeah, it doesn't look as good as the one in the raised bed. I'm sure it'll get better. And there's another Fusillo down there. I'm not gonna mess around in here too much because it's too dry over here, and you know, I think something's gonna find its way into my head wrap. So while my okra is being watered, I'm gonna go read up on when the best time to harvest rhubarb. And who knows, maybe I'll find another place for those other two walking onions. You know what?